Let's review the Tech Unlocked podcast by Grace and just give some suggestions on how she might improve her podcast listing and optimize it for people discovering it in Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And with that in mind, let's start by just searching for it on Spotify. So let's Tech Unlocked. All right, so this is interesting already. Top result is her most recent episode. We're getting some songs here as well, some playlists, and oddly enough, the podcast results here aren't showing her show, but the episodes are. So this goes to this is a perfect illustration of how these search engines on Spotify and Apple Podcasts are not are still quite dumb compared to maybe a Google search. Let's do a Google search actually. There we go. Tech Unlocked podcast. Let's search for that. So right away we're getting her listing on Apple Podcasts, which is great. It looks like this is her website, her Twitter account, and then some episodes being highlighted by Google Podcasts here. This is great. It's an easy title to search for. It's quite memorable. So already looking pretty good here. And if we go back here, let's see if we can actually, where does it show up here? There we go. All right. So I'm guessing that this show is about tech, and let's read the description. The Tech Unlocked podcast aims to demystify and diversify the tech industry by giving you the keys to unlock your tech career. On this show, you'll hear authentic and informative career conversations with incredible guests on how to get a job done. So my recommendation for descriptions is make it as short and punchy as you can. And if you can, don't reiterate your show title in the description. We can already see it right here, and we're wasting that real estate. You can see that the description is truncated here. So let's just look at how we might improve this here. So I would remove that, demystifying and diversifying the tech industry by giving you the keys to unlock your tech career. Down here we have kind of a repetition of what we've already said here. I think shorter and punchier is better. So demystifying and diversifying the tech industry by giving you the keys to unlock your tech career. It's a great description. Unless you wanted to not use the tech keyword again, you might want to say your career in programming and design. The point is to be as clear and concise as you can. This is a slogan. It can't be too long because folks just won't read it. I really like the cover art. Human beings have been optimized over millions of years of evolution to recognize. So having your profile on the cover art, I think, makes it feel friendly, gives me an idea of who you are as a host. Really love this. And if we want to look at how Grace's show might compare to other podcasts, I've built a little tool here, transistor.fm/preview. So let's go tech, and that will bring up some top tech shows. And we're going to go Tech Unlocked, and let's upload her cover art here. And now we can see, how does this compare to other podcasts in her category? You'll notice that the typeface is really clear even when the thumbnail is smaller. And actually, I think she compares really nicely to these other shows. Her show just feels friendly and personal and human, largely because she's using a real photo here. So well done, Grace. Lots to like here. I also think Grace is doing a great job of episode titles. 5 most in-demand tech jobs in 2021. You can imagine somebody searching for that. Demystifying information security, a beginner's guide to quantum computing. These are fantastic show titles. If anyone is looking for these topics, it's more likely that Grace's podcast is going to show up in search results. So excellent episode titles. Really well done there as well. The only thing that's really missing here is a trailer episode. Give folks a quick 30-second to 60-second commercial for your podcast. Spotify and Apple Podcasts will feature that prominently on your listing. And instead of folks having to listen to 19 minutes or 43 minutes, all they have to do is listen to the trailer And that gives you a chance to sell your show. Why should they listen to you on this topic? So upload a trailer episode. You can do that at any time. Most podcast hosting providers will have it as an episode type trailer. And once you've uploaded that trailer, it will be featured in the Apple Podcast app and other apps like Spotify prominently right at the top, giving folks an opportunity to just listen, find out what the show is about, and decide if it's for them. Hopefully that's helpful. If your podcast hosting provider, if your publishing platform doesn't make it this easy to manage your podcast, you might want to try Transistor out, transistor.fm.